Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Endless Road Podcast.
Yeah, welcome back. We are on episode 85 today.
Yes, sir. What's new, brother? How's the week going? How's the
Week's going to be pretty good, bro.
yeah?
Yeah, I have no complaints this week, you know what I'm saying? I usually, sometimes come in and I'm like, oh, shit, life's crazy. Life's,
Yeah.
it's hard or whatever. And it is usually. I'm not going to lie. Like, even on Monday, I was feeling down, bro. But it was crazy. The next day, I was feeling really high in terms of, life and shit. So I was just like,
We up?
yeah, but it's crazy. The day before, I was feeling like really
Yeah.
low.
What do you think?
So-
What do you think made that change or that?
That's a great
it happened?
question. Maybe I think my outlook on what a Monday is. Usually my Mondays are really busy. Like definitely the busiest day of the week. I have to handle a bunch of shit over the weekend. So basically what I'm kind of doing, I guess work-wise, is every day that I go to work, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm basically catching up for the day previous. But for Monday, I'm catching up basically Friday after I leave work,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday,
Oh,
Monday
okay,
morning.
okay.
So shit
That
just
makes
adds
sense.
up. I'm over here catching up. I got like voicemails. I got a bunch of emails to catch. So it just kind of gets overwhelming. Plus that I have to hit certain metrics that I have to hit on regular days.
Mm.
So there's that. It's also the busiest day in terms of like the reels. I do reels Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah.
But that, add that in there. I'm pretty sure I could split it up throughout the week, but
Just like to get it over with.
yeah, I don't know. It's like Monday. It's like first day of the week. So
Mm.
I think it was that. I did go to the gym as well. Usually go to gyms on Mondays. And I feel like it maybe messes me up because I'm like, fuck, I know it's going to be busy as hell at the gym and sometimes can't find a machine. So maybe something like that. But that's just enough of me complaining, It's life good, everything good, How about you, bro? How's everything?
Likewise, man. It's obviously we can always find something to complain about, but
That's
yeah,
facts.
for the most part, it's been great.
Good.
Been busy, so
Really
been
good.
slower in some parts of the business, but busy in others. So overall, I mean, we're busy and we're moving forward. So that's what matters, I guess. So, but yeah, it's been good.
Beautiful.
Just trying to put my head down and work and get everything done. It's been a little more challenging. I feel like I definitely this week I had a lot bigger jobs. But I think we're pretty much done. What was the word I was looking for?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I went blank on that one. I'm basically coming down to the last big one this week.
Okay.
So
Because usually tents, right? That's what you're doing most of the time?
tens, yeah, but we had like a big PPF job on a motorcycle that was like a whole hand cut job, which
Oh, so you can't use the cutter for that one. So you
Yeah,
literally
I couldn't cheat on that one. So yeah, I
okay.
definitely
You call it the
had
plotter?
a plotter. Uh-huh.
Okay, I always called it a cutter
A
for
cutter.
some reason.
Yeah, cutter, plotter.
Plotter,
They have
okay.
different names for them, but yeah, technically it's. I think the correct word is a plotter.
Damn, okay.
But yeah, I had to hand cut everything, so it took some time, more than I expected, honestly. And I was actually hoping they would have, because sometimes they have like stuff for Ducatis and stuff.
Oh, the program.
I've seen them before. Yeah, I guess it just depends on the year.
Gotcha.
This one they didn't have nothing there, so. But yeah, and then I got a whole truck unwrapping, so there's
Oh,
those
shit,
kind of
okay.
big projects. So
Yeah. Yeah, when's the last time you did a wrap?
it's been a minute, bro.
Yeah, I
It's
feel like I
probably
haven't seen anything, yeah.
midsummer.
Was it the yellow car?
There's the one right after the yellow car. It was the STI. It was a blue.
Oh,
STI.
yes. I remember.
Yep, the headache one. The big. That one
That was a
big.
big project. Yeah, you did a lot of things to that car,
That was like a
actually.
restoration, but
Literally.
yeah,
Literally.
that was the last one though. It's been a minute, and for some reason, it's like a. I'm not sure if I said it on the pod already, but I feel like it's like a fall thing or winter thing because some people like to get their cars wrapped for some reason through us, I should say. I would always think it'd be a summer thing, but
That's so
we
true.
stay the busiest during the like winter months with them, and it's not like it's like exotic cars we're doing that only get driven in the summer and in the winter they're parked all.
Yeah.
It's anything, but it's mostly in the winter. How people decided.
Yeah. Well, you're making me give me a throwback. Basically, when I got my car wrapped by you 4 years ago, I think it was it got finished in November.
Really?
Yeah, I think you started it in October though.
Remember,
If
it
I'm
was a
not
little
mistaken.
chilly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been about 4 years. My wrap's not doing too well. It's not like you or nothing. It's just shit. What part of the car is it right above like the glass on the side, like the driver's side and like the passenger side? Like what is that little piece? Is that
Above the
name?
windshield?
Yeah. I don't even know if that's a name, to be honest.
Probably not, but it'd probably be the roof.
Yeah,
like a
like
part
just
of the
right
roof.
there. Yeah, all that shit's turning brown, but again, that's just the
Sun beating down on that.
material. Yeah, I feel like if you have a wrapped car, you probably want to have it garaged and shit like that. And yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's one thing we definitely have been getting better at. Basically, explaining to customers what they're going to be expecting out of a wrap.
Mm,
Because a lot of people, I mean, it takes you to have a wrap car to know.
yeah,
But the thing
literally.
is, I had a wrap car and I took care of it.
Yeah, you'd
So
have
I thought everything
barraged.
was the same. But I've used like you as a guinea pig that your car sits in the sun or other customers. I'm just like, God damn, this shit can go to shit really fast, you know? And it's not like your car. We actually seen worse ones that only been out there for like a year.
A year and
eh,
already freaking up.
Faded up and yeah,
Oh
and
wow.
I mean, customers straight up tell me like it's not your fault. Like my car literally sits in the sun all day. I haven't washed it like all year,
Yeah, I'm guilty.
and so I'm
I'm
like,
guilty.
so now I'm like, all right, well, it's cool. I kind of take all this data and I can pass
Yeah,
it on
yeah.
to the person. Like, hey, if you use this material and you don't wash your shit for a year, you're only gonna get a year out of it.
Ah,
So,
shit, that's a fact.
but I had mine for 3 years and
No, yeah, yours is pretty good. I think you sold it with the wrap on, if I'm
with
not
the wrap
mistaken.
and
Yeah, so
and the person after me had it on there for a while still. I
dope.
believe it's still on there. I don't know. So
Yeah, I haven't seen it around in a minute.
it depends, but yeah,
That's
I don't know
good.
what we got. I was talking about wraps, but yeah, wraps.
Okay. Well, speaking of, your projects, do you have like an exciting project that you've done this year so far when you were like, "No, that shit was dope," or maybe
Mm,
like a favorite one?
um, probably my most favorite or like one that kind of stuck with me. I guess might be the Cybertruck. Honestly, that was pretty cool. It was
Mm,
different.
that was different actually. I
Um,
do remember that.
other stuff is kind of normal stuff I've already done. Might just be different cars, but
Okay. That's actually is a good one. How about like overall, like because you've been open 4 or 5 years shop wise,
mm.
like what do you have like you probably have a couple that stand like maybe that stand out? I feel like the McLaren has to be one, right?
The McLaren was definitely one of the bigger ones. That was last year. Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Um,
That was dope.
it's
I'm
hard to
thinking of
say,
other
man.
shit you've done. You've done so much stuff, bro. Thinking back, how many reps do you think you've done over your life now?
Oh, wraps. Honestly, I feel like there's not a whole lot though. Maybe
At least 20.
yeah. Say I
At
would say
least.
20, 20 to 30 around there. Um,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like for me, it's kind of all considers the same thing. To me, it's just kind of more like the car, I guess. Like, oh, this is a cool
Gotcha.
car to work on. But I mean, it's probably been like the cars we just detail up there, Mountain Green. I mean, those things are
Yeah,
just
those are amazing actually.
so. Which is a Rolls Royce Cullinan and that McLaren Senna. Like it's those
You
just
actually be detailing that one too? Like, do they be
yeah.
driving it?
We detailed the only once, and it's been parked there
Oh, so you like
since.
went in there and checked it out. That's fucking
We
sick.
basically did like our initial go through it, everything, point out all the bad and good about the car because it wasn't a brand new car. I mean, I don't think you can. I
Yeah,
guess you
they came
can.
out a minute ago, I think.
Yeah, they quit making them. So basically,
Yeah,
if you buy one right now, you're buying it secondhand. But
yeah.
this thing doesn't even have 1,000 miles on it. It's like super.
That's insane, bro.
But of course, it's got like some little blemishes here and there. So yeah, we went
No.
through it all really well and pointed that stuff out. But no, that car was dope. I think that was more like just like I said, something that was like that's a dope thing to say I worked on, but it was nothing crazy either.
Yeah.
And the Rolls Royce, there's just cars that you look at and you're just like
Like holy shit.
the work that went into these things is fucking nuts.
Like even the engineering and shit.
Yeah, the engineering part, yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah. Have you opened like the what do they call it, the suicide door on the Cullinan?
Mm-hmm.
That shit feel cool.
Pretty cool. Popped
Yeah.
up the umbrella. They didn't open it, but
Oh
popped
yeah,
it out.
yeah, yeah, from the side, dude. That shit is insane,
Yeah.
bro. Does it? Did you
This
were you able to look at the little I think the middle console has
yeah. You know how much that thing? It's like a $40,000 upgrade for that.
wait, that's not like
No,
stock.
because you can get it with 3 seats in the back. So like
What?
the rear, 2 seats, and
Yeah.
then someone in the middle,
So
and
it's
that's like the
40K to remove or have the option to put that down?
to have like the little mini fridge. I think it was 40. I could have been even more, to be honest with you. But I seen the
Jeez.
sticker. This last time we were up
Oh my
there,
goodness.
they had it like laminated, and they were showing me it, and I was just like, holy fuck! I was looking at all the options. Just the paint, it's just a gloss black.
Yeah,
It was a $18,000 option, and I'm
what?
like,
Just for black paint?
I think they charge any paint on those things.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, it's like, oh, just give me the regular paint or whatever. Dude,
Yeah,
that's
so like a
insane.
panel black paint, and that paint does look crazy though. It does
Yeah.
like, I mean, I guess it's just really shiny, and it helps that the whole thing's PPF. So,
Yeah,
um,
that's true.
but yeah, that was it's some crazy stuff. You start seeing the list of like what they're charging for the creature comforts of what you
Yeah.
get.
What else did you see on there?
I think
That
the
was
floor mats were nuts. I think the floor mats were like 2 grand. The
what
option
the
for it.
hell, bro?
Yeah, but
That's
But yeah,
crazy.
the 40 grand basically gets you like the whole center console
The
thing, where
fridge thing.
it gets you like a mini fridge, the wine glasses,
Yeah.
the wine cooler.
I don't know if that's worth it. Well, I guess if you're buying a car for that much money and you want to
Mhm.
seem baller,
And
because
it has like a privacy glass to separate the rear seats from the trunk, from the
oh, okay,
cargo area. So it feels like you're in a limousine in a way.
got you.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, because those that car or SUV or whatever you want to call it, that one's technically you're not technically supposed to be driving that one, right? You're supposed to be driven in. Is that kind of
I
like the
would
point,
say,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason you would drive it, you're literally just, you're letting people know you're that guy. You're him.
Yeah, some crazy shit. Yeah, I
Or you're
think I
or you're
was.
her. Either
Yeah,
or.
yeah, that's facts. That's
It,
facts.
but yeah, something like that I would just buy just to get driven around. But obviously, you need a lot of money for that too. Pay a
Yeah,
full time employee. Like, take me
yeah, full-time driver on site to take you wherever you want.
yeah.
That's insane. Have you ever done anything with a Maybach or how they
Mm,
say it, Maybach?
yeah, Maybach, my Bach. No, I haven't.
I've had like a
Um,
little fascination with them shits. I ain't gonna lie.
mm,
Recently, I just like the like what was it, the two-tone paint. Like
yeah,
I think that shit's so sick.
they're dope, man.
Too
No, I
expensive though.
haven't. I haven't really. I haven't even seen one. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think I think I've only seen the SUV once somewhere, but I haven't seen like the car. I like the
Mm.
car. I think it looks sick.
Yeah, because the Maybachs they have like a whole different like plaque, huh? Like they're kind of like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's like two M's
Mm.
type shit.
Oh,
Some
is that what it
crazy.
is? Well,
Yeah,
that yeah, Maybach.
yeah.
Duh. I didn't even think about
Well, I
that.
don't know where the other Mercedes Maybach. I'm assuming. I
Yeah.
think that's what the two M's stand for, but I could be mistaken.
Hmm.
Yeah, shit dope.
Yeah, it would be
Okay.
dope. We'll get one across here sometime.
Yeah, eventually. Eventually.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think they're as popular here. They're usually just in parts where flashy is like, I guess you could say the culture,
Mm.
Miami, Beverly Hills, basically where the rich people are. Like, I'm not saying there's not rich people here, but you don't really see that like flashy lifestyle here as
Mm.
much. It's
It is.
starting to come in.
It's crazy when you see something though, like because we're so used to seeing our everyday cars and people that know cars. When you see
No.
like something like a nurse driving around, you're like, oh, what the hell? Like, it's like that's like one of 50 people,
Hmm.
that can afford something like that. Is just driving around like it's just nothing. But yeah, in Beverly Hills and areas like that, it's just they're fucking everywhere. It's
Yeah.
saturated with just that stuff. But
Yeah,
over there, it
bro.
seems like it's more like a status thing, huh?
100%. Everyone's just flexing,
People
doing their
can't even,
shit.
well, they can afford them obviously, but they're not affording it smartly.
It depends, I guess.
They're
It
like
just a bit
leasing that shit
depends.
or something like that. I'd
Yeah, I'm
heard.
not.
Weren't you the one telling me that people be out there be like like four people be leasing like one car and sharing it?
Some people, yeah, there's obviously rich people.
Mm,
They're not doing that shit. But yeah, I think it was there was a doctor, a real estate agent, and then somebody else that
mm,
was they were sharing the payment for. I think it was a Urus,
mm.
and they would basically take turns and shit
That's
like that.
funny.
I'm not saying that's everybody,
Yeah,
because
but it makes you wonder how many more people out
oh,
there
100%,
doing it.
bro. Well, in Miami specifically, when I went, we'd just be walking, and you would run into like a little like a lot, like fenced up, and they would have like a little sign right there by the sidewalk, and it would straight up say, "Hey, come rent a car. Here are the rates per hour and shit like that."
Damn,
And yeah, you could literally just pull up, rent a car like a Ferrari or whatever the fuck for like $250.
it's like renting a little scooter, but instead you're renting a fucking whole ass exotic.
Yeah, facts, bro. And the reason I knew that some of them were being rented
Mm.
is because a lot of people, obviously I wouldn't even know how to be honest, to put it up, but there's a lift to get out
Oh,
of the driveway. That shit was still like up when dudes was going down the street, so that shit looked funny.
stupid.
I was like, fuck,
Fucking idiot.
like hauling ass, and it's like, "Arr."
Yeah, that fool rented that thing.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I was kind of thinking about it, but I was gonna do like a Porsche or something like that.
Mm.
But I was just like, nah, like I'm good. I feel like,
It feels weird, huh? I've had the opportunity to be driving like cars like that, people like,
mhm,
but I'm just like, I don't know. I want to wait for that moment for like when it's mine or when I get to that point. But
mm,
I feel like I don't know. I still I don't know. I think driving one on a track would be different. For that, I
yeah,
feel like I would rent one. But to drive around to like in a city to
got
like
you. To
show,
flaunt,
yeah, I don't think I really like that unless it was
yeah.
mine.
No, I get you. I get you. Yeah, but what do they have? The Speedway Vegas or some shit?
Yeah,
They have
that's
one.
something I'd be down to like rent one
Yeah,
there and just actually get to use the car full potential. Because yeah, think
that'd be
about it.
fun.
If you rent one in Vegas, like just like in the city,
Oh,
like
on the strip and shit.
what the fuck you gonna
Nah,
do?
you can't even fucking park
Well,
that shit
that's how
really.
all those accidents happen. Those dumbasses like they rent it in the city and you got this 500, 700 horsepower car. And
No
nothing
one,
but
yeah.
back roads and little shit. So yeah, you're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, especially if you've never driven something like that. Like, shit's insane. Because there's some cars that are more likely to, how would you say, just go sideways as soon as you hit the gas, bro.
Hundred
That
percent.
shit's different. I don't know. That's,
And somebody doesn't know about cars. I mean, they don't fucking think about stopping that thing. Like, you definitely pick up speed faster than you can stop. And people that don't know shit, yeah, they fucking find that limit really fast when they're fucking wrapped around a tree
yeah. Oh, fuck.
or a fucking light pole.
Yeah,
It's crazy,
unfortunately.
man.
Yeah, but no, you're right though. That is true. It just depends on if you want to flaunt and shit like that.
Mm.
But you're right. If you're just gonna flaunt to be like, oh hey, I drive a Lambo, but it's rented for 2 hours. I don't know. I
Yeah.
guess it's what y'all money. Y'all could do whatever you
Yeah, it
want.
depends.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just
Renting
how
for 2
different.
hours to go to a fucking restaurant to eat, and then it's just parked outside for
I'm like, oh, I gotta take it
an
back.
hour.
Now, if I'm renting that shit, I'm not leaving the whip like until the 2 hour up. The fuck?
Yeah.
The hell no.
I'm in that shit for 2 hours straight.
Straight up, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, it'd be
That
the
shit's
same.
insane.
I'm getting money's worth out of it.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. Okay, well, there you go. Well, there's a little supercar. I don't know what kind of conversation was that, but
Yeah, we got talking about favorite cars that I worked on and started talking about those. But
yeah.
yeah,
In other news, you actually brought this up to me. I didn't know, but I guess we hit. Well, I guess we're at one over 100 subscribers. So shit,
yeah, man,
like,
hit the button on there.
shit. Does it even register anymore?
I don't even know if it
Fuck it, we'll
does.
hit it.
Guess it, I guess.
Oh no, it's a clapping one, right?
There we go.
I don't even know if that'll
If it
register.
doesn't record it, it was a little clapping thing. But
Yeah, I don't think we've ever actually used that, but
100 subscribers, brother.
yeah, that's insane.
I mean, to us, yeah, because
Yeah, we've been doing this for a sec. That's why.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's good, man. Yeah, I came across that today, and I was kind of second guessing myself. I was like, have we already been at 100? And I was just not aware of it. Kind of feel like an ass. But then I got here and asked you, and yeah, it was said you
Yeah.
checked it sometime this week, and it was
Yesterday, and we were at 99. That's why I was just like, oh shit, we got one more, and boom, there we go, crossed it.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I'm pretty sure the first 100 it's gonna be way harder than the next 100, if that makes sense, though.
For sure.
So yeah, just another milestone, thankfully. So nah, hell yeah, bro.
On episode 85,
Yeah,
we reached our 100 subscribers.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it had to be within the last 24 hours we hit that shit. Like maybe even today, potentially. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I was actually kind of looking out because like, oh, cool. I'm like,
Getting close.
I'll screenshot it and post it and tell Edgar. But shit, you beat me to the punch. I was just like, wait, what?
That was
like,
an accident, honestly.
yeah, I was like, I thought we were at 99.
Yeah.
I wonder who was 100.
I wonder, man.
If we know them. And shout out, man. If you are a subscriber, we appreciate you. I think we actually checked the analytics. More than half of the people that watch the pod are actual subscribers. So do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button if you got a chance. And if you're hearing this on basically any type of podcast streaming, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc., shoot us a little follow, or what do you call it? Subscribe on there as well?
Yeah, subscribe. It depends on the website you're on, but
Got you.
Yeah, some it's follow, some it's subscribers.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to sound like those annoying ass YouTubers. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment under the video.
Please comment.
Fuck. But
Yeah.
hey, it's not. It basically helps us, not because it makes us look cooler. Shit, we got 100, but it basically helps the algorithm. Essentially, is what it is. It's kind of what I've learned. So it basically shows, oh, people are liking the video. Oh, these people subscribe. They're coming back, so we're more likely to push the video and basically just a podcast in general out
And
to
also
the
give
public.
us feedback on what people are liking. What we're putting out, what they're liking. So
That's
it's
true.
good to see that feedback. But yeah, it's much appreciated to anyone that's already subscribed. And if you're not, please do.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, I don't think we've had any negative feedback. I think the only negative feedback in terms of the public was, I think I posted a reel on
Oh yeah, it was a while back.
TikTok. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, have we?
It
was on TikTok.
Like the breaking news, or
I don't even know which reel it was, but basically the dude was saying that, and I've heard people say this before, so I know he was just like on some just trolling shit.
Keyboard
warrior ass fool. Basically he was just saying that, oh, people shouldn't have like podcasts, or they should ban equipment from, podcast equipment and shit like that. So basically, as retaliation,
Mm.
I try to do it, do a little classy, but basically went in there and I didn't just shit on the person. I was just like, hey, like this type of content isn't for pessimistic people like you. Just some shit like that. Like, just something like that, keep it classy. I
Yeah.
actually went to the person's page and it was just like repost a bunch of like weird, goofy shit, to be honest with you. Like, oh, like you shouldn't trust anybody and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like just shit like that, right? So from the get go,
Yeah.
I'm already like, if you're posting just crazy, weird shit like that, then all right, cool. Don't
Yeah.
trust anybody, whatever. And I think he actually ended up replying like a paragraph, but I didn't even read that shit. Because at that point, I was like,
Yeah, you
I'm
just
just egging it on. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. What do you think there? I feel like you would give me your honest feedback. Is that too petty of me to be doing shit like that?
it depends, man. I think it depends the mood. Sometimes it's people like if someone came to me and said some shit about something I did or commented, it really depends on my mood.
I get
The
you.
most likely me would probably just leave it alone. I'm just like,
Yeah,
whatever.
I wasn't trying to like necessarily bash and like hurt no one's self-esteem, but I was more like, I don't know, trying to keep it classy, but at the same
Make
time,
them aware that
yeah, that definitely rubbed in the wrong way if you fucking reply with the whole paragraph on there, to be
yeah.
honest with you. I'll probably go back there eventually and just laugh it off, to be honest with you, because damn, to fucking write a whole paragraph, like holy fuck. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, if you catch me on a bad day or, I've already had a rough day or some shit, and I'm like, oh, and this fucking idiot comes around, and
yeah.
wants to talk shit, then yeah, I'll probably be like, all right,
What's
let him
up?
have it. Yeah, it depends. But yeah, most likely me. Yeah, I don't say most likely. How would you say that? What I would most likely say, I guess, would just,
hmm
I just leave it or
No, that's
do.
good.
Hmm.
That's probably the best thing to do because yeah, just envy and all that shit is, I don't know. It's
There's just
not
so many ways. I mean, you can be a
just,
smart aleck and be like, how's your day going? Just something like stupid, completely opposite, or but
yeah, kill him with kindness would probably have been the best thing. But hey, we live and we learn. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm not perfect. I don't think I ever will be. But I'm trying to progress and shit like that. Um, but yeah, besides that, I don't think we've had any, at least publicly,
No, I don't think so.
anything like that. It's all been positive, thankfully. So we have a good community, and of all places, TikTok.
Mm. Yeah,
Like,
of
come on,
course.
it's fucking TikTok, bro. Like, that's why I'm never on TikTok, and that's why sometimes we don't get pushed on TikTok because I literally just go to upload shit,
That's it.
and I think TikTok knows, and it's like you're
Kind
just using us,
Yeah, it kind of wants you to be would you call it,
addicted
active.
to the platform and shit, scrolling,
Yeah.
mindlessly scrolling on there. Yeah, maybe it's good in terms of trying to connect with other content creators on there,
Hmm.
but yeah, it's just there's so much shit you can be doing, and
Yeah, I don't know, for some reason I really don't get myself to TikTok a whole lot. I feel like it's just the only thing you're gonna use it for
Mhm.
is to only see like fucking videos of and at least I feel like with Instagram I can do the same shit, but if I come across something, I'm more likely to follow that page, and then I don't know, it seems like it's a different way of coming across a business or coming across someone that might be interested in your business through like Instagram.
Mhm.
Well, even Facebook now has the, what do they call it, stories.
Oh shit.
But obviously on Instagram it's reels, and I don't know, I feel like they're more beneficial.
Yeah, I've heard. I don't know if it's, I guess, fake news or whatever, but I've
Mhm.
heard that obviously China is the one that owns TikTok.
Hmm.
That they over there in TikTok, like the TikTok over there in China is way different than the one here,
Mhm.
and they have a theory where they're basically pushing good content out there in TikTok. Like their algorithm is boosting up like people doing good shit, giving good advice, doing all this
Mhm.
cool shit, and the algorithms over here are pushing a bunch of dumb shit out
Just to make us
just
dumber.
to make like the country dumber, and like
Yeah.
they're saying over like basically like enough time it's gonna have an impact on everybody.
Good.
That shit sounds crazy, but you never know, bro. Like if it's like a whole different country that wants to see another country lose, I don't know.
Little by little, man, it adds up.
That's actually facts. It's
One
not
by
going to be one all of a sudden.
It's making us dumb one by one.
Yeah, that's why it's crazy, bro. You got to watch out for the algorithm because, again, whatever you're watching, even if you don't like the fucking thing, if you just like want a video for longer than another video, it's
it's
going to recognize
it
that
still
shit.
sticks with you a
And
little bit.
yeah, and automatically it's going to be, oh, they were more entertained by this post, give them more. just to keep you stuck on there. So, and that's with all of them, to be honest. Even Twitter, or X as they call it now,
Yeah.
exact same. That's why I'm always just like, fuck, dude, I gotta stop when I see some crazy. Because in Twitter, they got some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah.
They got people freaking getting bombed, people dying. Like there's wars and shit going
But
on.
yeah, if you watch a full video of the whole war going on, then that's your whole fucking feed for the
Oh,
rest.
geez.
Until you
No, I
change it
literally
up.
be skipping that now. I'm like, yo, like I'm becoming numb to a bunch of bad stuff. So, yeah, just be careful what you put in front of you, 100%, because
Hmm.
it does, I feel like, have an impact on you. Like, for real, for real. Again, maybe not just one video, but if that's a constant thing you're just getting watching, I feel like you eventually go numb to like war or some crazy shit,
Yeah.
and that can't be good for you in the long term.
Yeah, you gotta be careful what you surround yourself with.
Yeah, I wonder, like, in fast forward 15, 20 years, they'll have obviously enough data from what we're talking now
Mm.
to see what the actual, I guess you could say, effects are. If it's obviously,
Yeah.
I'm assuming more negative than positive, but I
I
guess you
mean, they
never know.
definitely got to be keeping tracks of this shit, right? Keeping tally of everything going on. We
Yeah.
we don't know about it, but I'm sure somebody's got to
Yeah,
be.
dude, everything nowadays is just data, bro.
Mm.
Someone has to be recording all this crazy shit. So, yeah, okay.
We'll look
But
back 50 years and be like, "Yep, this is the reason why we started diminishing."
yeah, it's kind of like when cigarettes and shit came out. When cigarettes came out, they were pushing those as being healthy and shit like that. For some reason,
Mm.
obviously for us that sounds like a dumb idea because it's proven that it causes cancer and your teeth fall out and it, et cetera,
Respiratory
et
problems
cetera.
and yeah.
Exactly. But it took a minute for them to actually be like, look, there's data, there's this shit
Mm.
going on. So I feel like maybe that's the phase where we're at with media, at least.
That's kind of scary if you say that.
Yeah, you just
I mean, I
I
don't
don't
think it'll
know.
lead to death, but it'll definitely lead to us being not as
I feel like,
knowledgeable and
yeah, just our moods would change. Maybe we treat people differently.
yeah, the way we communicate with people.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about it this way. Going back to the negative comment someone left,
Mm-hmm.
there's no consequences to leaving a bad comment, like at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, freedom of speech or whatever. But like, no one's gonna literally tell that to your face.
Mm.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because shit, you're on my face. Like, there's more confrontation. Like, more uncertainty, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So
That shit might backfire.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So usually that's what I've heard a lot of people like. All the hate's online,
Mm.
and then in person you never hear that shit. It's kind of the sad reality, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this human experiment goes. We're just here for the watch.
Yeah, we're just here for the ride, man.
Yeah, what you think about that freaking Elon Musk freaking robot they're coming out with, bro? That's some iRobot shit. Have you seen the movie iRobot?
I'm gonna give it 3, bro.
Dude, that'd be crazy actually if they could actually do like a really good detail and shit like that, or window tints.
The
30K.
the window tint, I think it would nail it because it'd be like a robot where,
Yeah,
yeah, it essentially window tint's kind of a thing where you just kind of
you got to
mimic.
pre-order one, bro.
Yeah, fucking
30K,
30.
bro.
Yeah, I was say
Get a business
30K.
loan. Business loan.
Spend 100 racks on fucking robots.
It'll pay for itself eventually. If it
100%.
does that job, I guess,
I'll
correctly.
fucking leave on vacation. Just leave them in charge. Have one like with a camera that I can see from my phone. So if a customer comes in and they need to like talk to me,
Yeah.
then I'm like talking through the robot to him. That'd be pretty cool. I'm sure that's something that's
Dude,
possible.
in the future,
Like it's kind of like the whole movie. Fuck, what is that called? Where they're in their house, fucking sleeping on these fucking beds, and the robot's out doing the daily thing. I
oh
forget the movie,
shit. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about,
but they're
but
actual, not even robots. They're like actual human
surrogates probably,
surrogate.
or gamer, either one of those
I think it
probably.
was surrogates, but
Okay.
maybe something like that. I guess. I mean, I'm sure that's right around the corner too.
Yeah, it's actually crazy to see all this crazy shit happening right now because it just makes me fast forward like literally when we're older. The world's gonna keep changing and evolving, especially with now AI.
Mm-hmm.
Like humans don't really have to do that much thinking anymore. You just tell AI what to do, and that shit's smarter than us because it has all the information from the internet
Mm-hmm.
and can basically make all the associations and break shit down and be like, hey, do it this way. Oh, this is better and faster.
Yeah.
Like that shit's building itself.
And we like obey it in a way. We like 100%. We don't even question it. We're like,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I'm
And
bad at that myself.
well, it's like, what if you ask it something and it tells you its own opinion or that, and then you don't question it. You're just like, okay, hey, it said this. That's pretty nuts. But I don't know, man. It could be good or bad.
I guess we'll find out.
I mean, until then, I mean, I guess you just kind of have to ride the wave with it too, because if not, you kind of get stuck behind and The other one gets stuck looking like you're not up to date, but then at the same time, what if that's the wrong decision?
Nah, yeah, it's
I don't know. It's hard. I guess we'll just
time will tell.
everybody do what think. Everybody do what you think is right. I guess.
Yeah, it's definitely going to throw a lot of people off, and the adoption is not going to be as fast as people think because it's a whole fucking like robot. Like I feel like there's a lot
Mm.
of just things that can go wrong.
I don't know if I leave those fuckers at the house though.
Shit. Well, the thing is, you basically have a little robot right here in your phone that
Yeah,
watches you and hears you at all times. So
I'd have to leave them here at the fucking shop. Like you fuckers stay here. You
I ain't
guys
gonna
just
lie, I say fucking and have that shit cooking for me at the
at the
house.
house. Fuck
Yeah, I ain't
no.
gonna lie.
That's one thing. I don't think I'd bring it to the house.
I would. I ain't gonna lie.
Fucking strangle one of my dogs or some shit.
Fuck,
Like, hey, who
fuck
wouldn't stop?
strangling the dogs, bro. Me, bro.
Nah, I can keep it off me, but
Nah, that shit. I don't know. That
I,
is insane, though. Have you watched the movie I Robot? You know what I'm talking about, though.
yeah,
Will Smith.
it's fucked. Yeah,
Crazy, crazy, crazy. And then another news, literally within 24
they got to
hours.
make the on-off switch like this fucking big on the back, easy accessible, or someone can just go.
Nah, yeah, I don't know.
It can't be like a fucking button underneath its pants or some shit that it has. That you gotta be able to turn that thing off immediately somehow.
Yeah,
It's like any machine, man. Any piece of equipment. It's gotta have like that big red button where, like gas stations, any piece of equipment that you have, it's got a huge shut off button. I think it's gotta have some shit like that. Because what if that fucker starts going crazy? Starts whipping the X too fast, and
I feel like if there's so many robots at that point, I think it's too late. Like
that's,
straight up, I think it's too late.
that's crazy. Because Elon's always the one talking about like, he really thinks we're part of a fucking simulation and stuff, and yet he's kind of like, and he's scared about AI, but he's like pushing it so hard too with
He's
all of
pushing
the new
it
technology
because
he's making.
all other people that are making AI are doing it so fast and irresponsibly, according to him,
Mm-hmm.
that he's trying to make something basically better and
That's
kind of get ahead of
controlled.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that. That's actually smart.
yeah, but it's just insane. I don't know.
The whole fucking rocket thing.
I was
Just
about to say that
recently
within
too.
24 hours, literally, they
Mhm.
landed a whole freaking rocket and got caught. What would you say on some arm looking shit
Yeah, some crazy
on
arms.
there? And
That's nuts, man.
yeah, have you do you remember what his company is that provides like the internet and shit? I feel like you've said the name. I always forget about that specific one.
Starlink.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Starlink, I figured out
Mm-hmm.
that this man is on some other shit, bro. So basically what he's doing is for Starlink to work, it's satellites.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, satellites. And then how is he getting the satellites up there? He's using his company, SpaceX, to cheaply launch them in space.
Mm.
And that's his whole goal with SpaceX. How do we basically
Put
make
satellites up
this?
there.
Well, not even just that. Just he's trying to supposedly occupy Mars and
Yes.
do all that shit. But sometimes I think, damn, maybe that's just a cover up for him wanting to just throw a shit ton of satellites up there. Because if someone else were to do that shit, let's say you paying someone else. Let's say you just started Starlink.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have access to rockets, and you're trying to pay someone to do that. It's just gonna cost so much money, like millions
ton,
and
yeah.
probably even billions of dollars.
Oh yeah.
But if him actually innovating that space as well, launching rockets up there for cheap, landing them, because back in the day,
The fucking
you
crash
would,
line.
yeah, I was about to say, you would basically, most of the airship or spaceship or whatever the hell, it would disintegrate. Only like a part of it would come back.
Yeah. Land
Now
in the ocean.
yeah, exactly. Now the whole fucking thing is coming back, which is
That's nuts.
saving a lot of money, millions,
Yeah.
because you can reuse it. So now he's basically figured out a way to shit send to space for basically a small fraction of the cost of what he used to, and now he's basically monopolizing that.
Our
And on,
market.
yeah, and on top of that, he got EV vehicles. He's
Mm-hmm.
basically like the first one in leading that market specifically. Shit, the whole freaking Starlink shit, that shit's insane. In the
Yeah.
future, we don't even need freaking modems and routers. It's literally just gonna be satellites.
Mm-hmm. Things aren't
It's
that
insane, bro.
expensive either. Have you looked into those Starlink with the little satellite you set up outside?
It's like what, $250 for the small one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen
insane.
people like reselling them for more because I think they're hard to get. You have to be on a list or some shit.
Okay.
I think I don't even know, but I swear I see people selling them for like $300-$400 or 500. I think I even seen, but
Gotcha.
it's pretty dope. I guess for camping, you're in the middle of fucking nowhere where there's no signal and you just pop up your Starlink and you have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's cool. Even like with our iPhones, after the iPhone 14 Pro,
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I think it's only the Pro models, 15 Pro, 16 Pro, all that. You could literally get saved from anywhere, I would suppose, around the world that has access. I guess at least in the United States. Just point your shit up in the sky. It'll send a
Yeah.
satellite
As long as you're above ground.
message. Yeah, and then in the new iPhone 16s, you could actually send messages with that satellite now.
Really?
So I was like, what the fuck? So
Yeah.
usually get the new phones. Are you gonna get that shit?
No.
No.
Well, my girlfriend didn't want it because they're getting bigger, and her.
Oh, the phone got bigger?
Yeah, the Pro got bigger and the Pro Max got bigger, like
I did
slightly.
not know that.
But she already, I mean,
I opted out this year as well.
she already like, I don't know. She thinks the Pro is already big enough, like too big.
Oh yeah.
And now it's getting bigger. She's like, I don't want to get it. And then I'm like, well, and she's like, if you want, you can get it. But I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, honestly, it's for 1 year, bro. Like every year, if you're getting the food every year, it's like unless you have like that upgrade shit where you get it for free or what. I don't know how that shit works.
Yeah.
It might be worth it, but it's just like you're literally getting maybe like a 5% improvement in like the CPU or GPU, whatever the fuck they call it. The camera, same shit. Like it's a better camera, but nothing will ever compare to like a camera like this. So you kind of have to be like, what the fuck am I buying here? What am I? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and now I find myself not even using my phone for like my actual camera for business. Back then I was like, oh, I need like the best of the best for,
Yeah.
because that's how I post. And now, I mean, one, I don't even post that much, but second of all, I use the big boy for
Yeah.
actual photography for the business. So yeah, but no, I just didn't honestly see like value in that thing. It was just you get
Status.
you get a button,
Yeah.
and it's slightly fucking bigger.
It's
so
gold, bro. It's gold, bro. Like
gold.
you can show the people's
Yeah.
gold. Just get a clear case.
I think the gold card too, you know, from fucking, what is that company that's having that gold card right now? It's an investment company too. We were talking about last time.
An investment company.
Well, a platform, I guess, to invest.
Robinhood,
Robinhood,
Coinbase. Yes,
yes.
Robinhood.
Robinhood gold card.
Damn, see, I don't know. That's
They
okay.
got like a gold card right now that if you apply for it, it's 5% cash back on
anything.
on anything.
That's actually fucking good. Are you for real? Anything?
Anything, but I mean, I applied for it a fucking while ago, and I'm on the waiting list, and I'm pretty sure they didn't get it. But there's some people that haven't got it, and I mean, I think if you're one of the persons that actually got it, you're probably like a member of their fucking membership that they have, a gold class, whatever the fuck it is.
I wonder if there's an annual. There has to be an annual fee for getting that much money back. The fuck?
Probably, I don't know, but yeah, it's a gold plated card. It looks like the iPhone gold, so that's what reminded me of it. But yeah,
Gotcha.
no phone for me though.
Okay, no worries.
I'm good with the 15. Hopefully, I don't know what can they fucking make better.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I think what they are promising with this one, it's not even out yet though. They said they're gonna integrate the Apple AI shit, but again,
It's not even
they're promising it for the future, and at that point, it's like, shit, might as well just wait another year, bro. Like the fuck. If they're like, oh yeah, here's Apple AI. Oh, it's not out yet though, so just you're basically buying like a promise almost.
Yeah.
Like pre-ordering the phone, but you already have it for like a.
It's gonna sound stupid in a couple of years. You're like, I got the iPhone 64, or like the iPhone 75. Like, I don't know.
Nah, shit is insane. They actually skipped Apple 9. I think it was the 9. They skipped 9 for some reason. I always think about that shit. I'm like, why do y'all do that?
You know, and fuck, I don't know if it's Italians or Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
The number 4 is like seen as bad luck.
Really?
Yeah. So like for my polishers, there's this company called Rupes or Rupees. There's different names how they pronounce it, but I pronounce it Rupes. And they had like the Rupes Mark III, and they came out with the Mark V recently, and everybody's like, what the fuck? They skip right over the 4, but basically it's seen as a bad luck number, so they just skip right over it. So I went from Mark III to Mark IV on those polishers, so kind of weird. But I learned that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's Italian, because it's an Italian made company, or base company, I should say.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's an Italian thing or just like a European something thing. The number 4.
Got you. It's bad luck.
Bad luck. Or
I like
bad
that number,
juju.
but okay.
It's a good number. It's a weird fucking number. It's got a.
Yeah. How do you write it? Because I write it without lifting my pen up, if that makes sense. So it's.
And you do the triangle shit?
Yeah, and some people lift the pen.
I do the open top.
Got you. I think as a kid, I was just trying to be different or some shit. You know how people try to be
Start from
like
the bottom,
different?
right? Yeah, you start from the bottom, go up. Yeah.
I think so.
Well, I think when they teach you in school, when you fucking have to write the fucking numbers 20 times on that paper and then
Yeah.
cursive. I think it was that way you do it still. So
Yeah.
do you do the number 8 with all in one?
Nah.
You did
See?
that one too?
No, I do that one like two
circles.
O's or whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it. Yeah, shit's insane.
Hmm.
Okay.
Weird
Alrighty.
things.
Well, shit, we're covering all sorts of topics today. Shit.
Yeah.
In other news, no, I'm just kidding.
In other news, try to assassinate the president again.
Supposedly,
ex-president, right?
allegedly.
Yeah, you never know that.
He was on a video. I don't know if people watch YouTube. There's a YouTuber named hopefully I'm saying his name right. Gideon. Yeah, Gideon. He basically had like a confrontation with him in one of his YouTube videos, and that dude ended up being. But that fool was actually like just mentally ill, to be honest with you. Like according to the video when I watched it, the other dude, that they assassinated. Shit, actually was I don't know. That was some other shit, bro. Honestly, I just don't know what to think about shit like that.
Yeah, I don't really know. I really try not to get into that shit.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
I got plenty of other shit to worry about right now, unfortunately. Which I know that whole presidential shit does affect a business a lot down the road.
Coming up in 2 weeks, actually, the election is actually something that we should probably. I wouldn't
Go
say.
live for?
You say what?
Go live for.
Go live. Go on the Endless Growth Pod.
Hey guys, we're here.
Instagram
live.
Page. Just updating everybody. Now they're saying they might not even know who the winner is until like 2, 3, 4 days, type shit.
After.
Oh.
Damn. Because like they're still counting the polls and shit.
Not necessarily polls, but like the whatever the fuck
the vouchers,
the ballots. I think they call it, or whatever the fuck. I'm not even too sure, to be honest. But some states just be lacking, bro. But some of the times you could predict know if a president won if there's enough electoral votes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like if the majority's already in there, then they know. But sometimes, yeah, they do lag for a little bit. So yeah, it might be a little hectic week. We don't know what to anticipate, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting time here in the next, I'd say, at least a month.
I'm curious. I don't know.
At least
I truly don't think we'll see a difference though until like next year.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be like, oh, so and so is our president, and then boom, economy is fucking perfect, or economy went to shit.
Oh, you think the state of the economy? No, but I'm just referring more of like just shit going on in terms of like riots or
gotcha,
or in terms of
I'm
not saying there's gonna be riots, but it's possibility.
Most likely.
Possibility.
If certain people get elected,
it just depends. So yeah, it's a whole can of worms or bag of worms, how we said in one episode.
Mm-hmm. A bag of worms.
Then we said barrel.
I was
editing that.
A bucket.
A honey bucket of worms. So
a tank.
Fuck. Damn. Okay. Well, we kind of covered a bunch of stuff. What else are we trying to get into today, bro? So let's do some growth, bro. We're the Endless Growth Podcast, bro.
Hey, where do you see yourself in 20 years?
Shit. Shit, with the AI robot cooking me breakfast.
Fuck. What's the robot's name from fucking Tony Stark?
Oh, Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Shout out Jarvis, man.
Serve me some pancakes. That's the name I'm going to have my robots. Jarvis 1, 2, and 3.
That'd be sick.
And then one for the house. Jarvis home. Yeah. I don't know, but what you got, though? Some growth stuff.
Growth-wise shit. Let's see what we got going on.
What's the stand behind the name, man? Yeah,
for sure. Let's stand 10 toes down. Give some reflection, some growth. Well, shit. Let's start by asking you a question. What's something new you've learned in the last month, if anything comes to your mind? I know it's kind of a hard question because usually we have to think and to not make the podcast seem awkward. Yeah, there'll be a whole freaking empty space in here. So
something new. Yeah,
what's something new, brother? Something new that you're like, holy shit, like that's interesting. Maybe it's a new way of looking at something, a new analogy, something like that. I've been reading, but I always be forgetting. And when it comes to like, I'm on the spot, if that makes sense. Yeah. Something like it has to be triggered and be like, oh shit. But I'm going to try to make this the year where I've read the most books. So that's, I guess, a goal I have. I've finished, I don't even know how many books I've read this year completely. I always be starting some and I just kind of leave them alone sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why I do
you go
that.
back to and finish them? Or?
No, I need to go back.
That's not it.
But then this is the bad thing about me. If I want to go back, I'm going to be like, oh, shit, I kind of forgot. Let me go back and start from fresh. So, but I've definitely killed 2 in the last month, and I feel like 4 or 5 more days I'll have the third one in there. But it's all just about psychology, how to make things go viral. The other one was like invisible influences, the name of the book. So hidden forces. So okay, we'll talk about this. I feel like this was kind of interesting. So I guess there's this thing where, let's say me and you and another friend go out to eat, and the waiter comes up to us after we decided what we're gonna get, and let's say we didn't talk about what we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Let's say this dude gets the salmon. Let's say you get the steak, and then they're gonna go up to me, and for some reason, well, I was gonna order the steak too, but then I like see that you got the steak.
Yeah, like no.
And it's crazy. It's like a human thing.
Yeah.
Me automatically, I'm gonna like basically change my answer, and I'm gonna be less satisfied because initially that's not what I actually wanted. So it's kind of like a crazy, I guess you could say, a little phenomenon that goes into our human thing. But I was thinking about that. I'm like, that's kind of true. Sometimes it doesn't matter, to be honest, especially if we're having that conversation like, oh, what are you guys going to get? That look good.
I do feel pretty basic when I'm just like, I'll have the same though. Because sometimes I do stick to my ground. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, same. You're like,
I'm going for the chicken tendies. And if he's getting them, I'm getting them too.
Yeah.
But no, I know what you mean. Yeah, there is that always like that one like.
No, because even think about this. When we went to Austin, we went to where we had a big ass charcuterie board. Oh, we all had drinks. We literally all ordered different drinks. Mine tastes like straight dog shit. I ain't gonna lie. So this shit was trash. Maybe, and I'm almost trying to reflect. I was like, was that maybe one of the reasons why? I'm like, maybe someone ordered something good. And I was like, shit, I don't want to like feel like I'm copying him or just it's kind of crazy. It's not like I'm trying to be weird. It's just like the human thing.
It's nature, yeah, human nature. It's just to pick something different or try not to be the same, I guess. Not
exactly. So that was something interesting that I was like, so now that we're kind of aware, especially the audience, now you can be like, you know what? He ordered the same shit or the thing I was going to order. Fuck it. Double down, order the same shit because at the end of the day, you're more likely going to pick something
we're both going to hate it. We're both going to like it.
Exactly.
You ever thought about that? That way when you order stuff too? I've sometimes done, I've been guilty of that where I'm just like, fuck, like I really don't know what's good here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you're trying something new, I'll try something new. That way, I mean, not something new, but we'll get the same thing if it's something new. That way, if we don't like it, we both don't like it. Because nothing's worse when you go to somewhere and you get something shitty and they get something better because then you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Going back to, should have just got what they got.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. So that's a big fact. Something else that I guess is coming to my head, something called social proof that we use a lot at the time. And this actually reminds me to relate it to something that we've actually done before. Is remember we were going and walking through New York, and we came across a place called Cat's Deli. We've never heard of the place before, but for some reason the line was out the kazoo or whatever they say.
Yep, fucking wrapped around that shit.
And we said, "Fuck it, let's stay here." Like that's basically social proof.
Not even knowing what the fuck it was.
We didn't even know what the fuck they were selling. To be honest,
I think halfway we were like, what the fuck is this place? We knew it was like something to do with like meat and
some shit like that. Yeah. I think we might have Googled it currently, but it looked like some basic shit, to be honest with you.
It did.
But yeah, that's something that we use as well. Social proof is another force. If we go through like a restaurant or we pull up to a restaurant, we see no one at that motherfucker, we're more likely to dip straight up. And a lot of places use this as an advantage, especially nightclubs. That's why they have promoters.
Nice cars up front.
Nice cars. They have they actually have promoters that invite females to go and drink for free
and post
and all that shit. Yeah. So the club looks like it's more popping than it actually is. But they're actually using this. I guess it's kind of against us, but if they're there and that makes the club popping, and at the end of the day, we still get what we came there for. So I guess everybody still wins. But that's something else that, it's called social proof, where it's like, oh shit, that we use. Or a lot of the time is when you don't know what to ask for at a restaurant. You sometimes ask, I don't know what to get. What's something popular here? Social proof. You want to use other people's opinions and shit in order to make basically not the wrong choice. So that was something else that I thought it was interesting, where on one end we're trying to be different and order the same shit, but on the other end we're
asking it from someone else.
It's the crazy shit.
Damn, it's shit that we literally do day on day basis and we just don't even fucking put two and two together. But
or even just like as well, Word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best marketing.
Yeah.
That's necessarily social proof. Someone is recommending you. Because if they could see your ad on like, Facebook or whatever, right? But they literally know that it's out there to be sold. You're getting sold. And then they don't know anything about you. There's no, credibility, I guess, in their eyes.
Yeah.
And then, your best friend, your coworker overhears that you're looking to get a tint on your car, recommends you, and
Yeah.
they're going to trust that friend because that they have
Social proof.
their,
Yeah.
yeah, but they also have like your best interest at heart.
Mm.
Whereas an ad doesn't really have your best interest at heart. Another thing too.
Yeah, you automatically think you're just getting sold something, or
Oh, for sure.
trying to get sold something. I should say when you see an ad.
Every time you see an ad, you skip through that shit. You
Yeah.
don't listen, or let's say an ad comes on TV, you get the fuck up, go use the restroom, get something. Like you don't, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just something to consider if you're trying to grow something or, I don't know, convince someone basically. Another thing of social proof is the Google reviews.
Yeah.
Number one, it's also gonna reflect good on you in terms of you getting visibility because Google's gonna push you more. But besides that, they might check those reviews and be like, "Oh shit, another social proof right there."
Yep, the proof is in the pudding.
My bad. I just went a little tangent, but
Dude,
yeah,
those Google reviews are fucking hard to get.
no, you've been getting them, bro. You've been
But
getting them.
I don't know. I mean, you gotta have some crazy traffic for those companies that are getting a bunch, or I guess they're buying their fucking reviews. Not literally buying them, but like
There's always an incentive.
bribing people, like, hey,
100%.
we'll give you $100 off for some shit, or you get a free this or free that. Because, dude, I'd be sending people like that are super happy about their shit, like they keep coming back, and sometimes they just don't. I mean, and I've been guilty of it. I've been sent links.
Yeah.
After
Same.
I'm really satisfied by a service they did for me, like usually it's my car stuff, where I'm like, I want to go back to that place, and I don't really want to go back to places, but and they send me a link, I'm just like, nah. But,
Yeah, I feel like the emotion just wears off after a bit. If it's right away, I think that's the best time. Well, when you get your Google reviews, do you feel like it's within like a day, or is it just like a random one that you did like 2 weeks ago? They're like, oh shit, the dude that liked my shit 2 weeks ago reviewed me.
Yeah, well, typically I'll send out a thing to the customers, and usually sometimes it's been like 3 days later.
Oh shit.
No, but as far as when I send it out too, sometimes I send it out like a week later. Sometimes I send it out right away. But
Have
I've
you tested
realized, yeah, I feel like the people that I sent it out to later are most likely to leave one than right away.
Damn, I thought it would have been the opposite, to be honest.
Well, and I've always thought the other way. I'm like, sometimes people, because I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, if I got a service done, for example, window tint, when you get a window tint done and you take it immediately, it doesn't look like 100. It's not dried. It's still like basically it's unfinished. It's like if they clean your carpets and that shit's wet, it looks clean. But fucking, like 2 days later, the stains come back after it dries up or stuff. So you probably don't want to leave a review till that shit just dried up. Essentially, same thing with tint. So I give it a few days before I send the link out, just like they can see, like, oh, it's fully dried and nice, and good job. But yeah, maybe I just need to do it sooner on those ones. But that's my thinking too. So I don't know. I definitely would have to post. But like the people that have been customers that are pretty happy that I've known, I'll send them the link. Sometimes I even make a personal message like, hey, if you have the time, feel free. We really appreciate if you leave us a review.
Yeah.
And they'll go ahead and do it for us. So
no, shout out those people.
And then I have 2 people that I've told them, hey, I'll give you a discount if you don't mind leaving us a review. Oh yeah, totally. I'm super cool with fucking 2 people. The 2 people I've done it for, I mean, I have been dumb enough, I guess, to give it to them and just trust them. They never left a review. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm not doing no more of that unless I see
shit.
do the review right now in front of me, and then we'll check out.
Got you.
But at that point, I just feel bad as a person. Like I feel like I'm bribing someone for something. So, and I'm like, you truly don't know what well of a job I did for that. But
yeah.
But I think back then I told you I was gonna put like a sign where it's like, hey, ask us how you can get $10 off your sale. And usually I was be like, hey, leave us a review and you get $10 off. And I did it for someone. I think I found out that he didn't even have a Google account. He scanned the thing and trying to make him sign in, and he was like fucking with it for a while, and I was just like, just give me your card, like just get out of here, like. So, and then the next person, I basically told him, hey, we did your roof tint, whatever it was, but I'll throw it in there if you just don't mind leaving us a review. Oh yeah, totally. I love seeing reviews. I couldn't believe you guys only had 50. Like so she's seen them, and that's what basically
prompted her to
come here. And then yeah, never left nothing. So maybe I need to send out a little reminder. But yeah,
Yeah, I get you. It's like a constant tug and pull where it's like you
yeah.
want the review, but at the same time, you don't want to be like that annoying person or business that
Yeah.
keeps bothering them,
So
especially after you already told them once. So yeah, no, I get you.
yeah, because I'm the same boat. I don't want to keep being reminded over. I get annoyed. A certain place keeps sending me. I mean, I just ignore the message. But yeah. But
No, I get you. I get you.
anyways, that was a whole little spiel on the
No, no,
reviews.
no, yeah, no, it's good. It's good, especially people that I don't know, maybe have friends that have businesses of themselves.
Mhm.
They know, like, yeah, that Google should be. It makes an impact.
It definitely does.
It
It
definitely
definitely
makes it.
helps.
You guys got to think about it. Well, at least for me, when I go to a restaurant, I don't know what the fuck to order. Usually, me, if I'm not gonna ask the person what's popular, I'm gonna go to Yelp usually,
Hmm.
because Yelp usually tells you the popular shit. But the important thing for me, a lot of menus don't have pictures. Boom, it's gonna have a picture.
Pictures, yeah, pictures do it.
I don't know, it's weird, but it makes sense. There's a freaking picture on there. Well, number one, you got the social proof, which says popular. Okay,
Hmm.
cool. That means a lot of people order this. And number two, I gotta look appetizing,
Yeah,
you know? Because that's what I think that's what I did when I went to the Italian restaurant in Riverdale. Fuck, I always forget. Napoli's. There you go,
yeah,
Napoli's, I think.
Napolis.
The same shit. And then I think I went back again. I got the same shit just because I was
Mm.
like, that shit was gas. So, yeah.
How often you be going to a restaurant just ordering something like new without knowing what it looks like? I mean,
Without knowing what
I
it
know you
looks
just
like,
said you usually do this, but when was the last time I guess you just say that you ordered something without even?
shit, bro. Not that it's kind of rare to be honest. The times I do is usually, yeah, it's really rare. I feel like the only time that comes to my mind is when I went to Arizona last time,
Mm.
and it was just a fancy like type of restaurant where everything looked like gas and it sounded nice. The description was like, I forgot what I got to be honest. My girlfriend got like some fucking swordfish. Like you see swordfish on the menu, and you're like,
Just
wanting to
thinking,
try some crazy shit. Is like swordfish, the fucking fish with the big ass fucking
yeah,
whatever nose sword looking thing.
yeah.
Like fuck it, like let me try that out, right?
Huh.
But that shit was
It's
it was
just,
all right.
it's just fish.
That shit was like just drier than usual. That fish
Oh,
is like you gotta put some motherfucking like butter on that motherfucker or something.
yeah, hella fucking lemon.
Yeah.
Huh.
What about you though?
I think it was when we went to Florida last. I had some Cuban food. But I mean, I kind of described it what it was, but it did not fucking look how I expected. It was one of those where you're just like, oh shit. I mean, there was no pictures or nothing, and we're just like, yeah. I didn't really bother looking at the menu like on Google or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was yeah, so it was different than what I expected, but very tasty.
That's good.
That's probably the last time I
You ever have a
think.
cubano, like
No,
a sandwich?
it's like basically like a Greek kind of sandwich, huh? Is that what it is? Like they use like the pita
No,
bread or whatever that stuff is.
maybe use the bread. I don't know what the fuck it was, but basically it's like ham and like some other shit in there. It seems it's
It's
like
like
really simple makeup.
a torta kind of
Yeah,
thing.
kind of.
Okay, I think my girl had that.
Yeah, some shit like
She had
that.
one of
But
those, yeah. But she ended up liking my food more.
yeah.
I just got like some grilled chicken with shrimp and
Well,
rice and
fuck,
beans
bro. Fuck a sandwich at that
and
point.
plantain. Yeah,
The fuck? You, my boy said chicken and shrimp. What the fuck?
chicken and
Fuck
shrimp.
a sandwich, bro.
Like, why did
I
I
can
order the
make a
sandwich?
sandwich at home. Fuck. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how I see it. I'm like, shit, I'm on vacation, man. Making some.
Have you ever had pho?
Uh, no.
I'm gonna take you out to get some pho, bro. I had pho
Wait,
last
I
week.
might have some, but
Fuck.
I can't even tell what's the difference though. Didn't we? Isn't that place we went to? No, that's
That's
ramen.
ramen.
Shit, what's the difference?
Ramen. Well, fuck. I'm pretty sure everyone's had fucking like cup of noodles.
Yeah.
That's like ramen. The ramen in terms of, I guess, the real ramen or whatever. You got some. You've had that one. That's the one with the hard boiled egg and that
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker. Little like actual chunks of meat in there. Little onions in there. Um, a lot of places make them different, to be honest. So, and then it's usually some sort of broth. So it's like pork bone broth or some shit like that, which is fuck.
Yeah.
But I think that one originates from Japan, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Pho originates from, I believe, Thailand, if I'm not mistaken, or around those areas.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess the one we go to is from the Philippines or whatever. But I do know for certain Thailand does do the whole pho thing. But it's a different type of noodle. It's a little more like translucent. But it's the broth. I feel like the broth is kind of what makes it,
Really?
and breaks it. But shit's amazing, bro. I gotta tell you, I had that shit. We could either go to the one in Salt Lake, Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm trying to remember the name so I could put the audience on. At least the ones in here in around Utah area. Shit, brother.
We went to one after New Year's with me and my cousins, but fuck, I don't even know what the fuck it was, man. We just pulled up and they've been there before, so I kind of just went off what they got, doing the whole, social, what do you call it?
Yeah, social proof.
Social proof. Yeah, what do you guys get? Oh, okay, I'll have
Yeah,
whatever
there
they're
you
getting.
go. There
I've
you
never
go.
fucking been here before. I'm not. I'm not gonna try a fucking bowl of, I don't know, fish or some shit, something I don't like.
Nah, no, I
So,
get you.
but it was all right. Now I'm curious to know what the fuck I ended up getting, if it was pho or ramen.
Yeah, I'm actually curious as well. You
It's
know what
in Roy.
and Roy,
You know where the
yeah.
KFC was? That actually closed down now.
No, I've usually never over there in that area, to be honest.
Really? Yeah.
Usually I was when I would go to the brokerage sometimes, but you usually
Yeah.
don't go through like the places where you eat. You just
Yeah.
take whatever that one
It was
street's called.
between Riverdale and 5600 to my street.
There you go,
Between there.
5600. Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
hmm.
No, but yeah, we definitely gotta go check that out 100%. That shit is for
Fire.
sure. That shit gas, bro. Yeah, it's pretty inexpensive as well. We went last weekend with my girlfriend's dad. We went.
Yeah.
And I think we gonna spend like $44, and we got spring rolls as well.
Damn.
So I was like, "Fuck, this is amazing food."
That's the deal.
And yeah, you can fed 3 people and got an appetizer, bro. So
Shit, count me in.
yeah, that shit is shit
That shit every
amazing.
day. It's probably feeling too, huh? I mean, everything. It's
Oh,
like
bro.
so much fucking fluid, or like.
Yeah. And you could get a large one for like an extra $1.50, and that motherfucker would come out huge, bro. I usually get that, but this time I was trying to be a little more
Bring out
conservative,
the pot.
bro. I don't know.
Uh,
Sometimes I could eat. Sometimes I gotta
can you
chill
get to
out.
go on that shit? Not to go, but can you get a to go box
Yeah, I'm pretty
or
sure they have that option.
a bucket?
But yeah, but at the end of the shit, I don't got nothing in there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think not last time, but like 2 times ago, I took my little sister to try it out. Shit, bro, this shit was hot midsummer. I was fucking sweating.
Just what I love.
Yeah, I was like, at one point, my girlfriend was making fun of me. He's like, "Shit, you sweating in the motherfucking fuck? You drinking your own sweat?" I said, "Fuck." I said, "Come on now."
Yeah.
But that shit was hot as hell, bro. So yeah, now that it's getting a little chillier,
Oh, I bet it smacks. Yeah.
yeah. And then my mom be making like caldo de res right now.
Mm.
Oh fuck, that's like one of my top 3 meals. I'm sorry, I'm talking about food and shit.
Yeah, I always be cracking jokes to me and my dad when my mom be making like hot ass food in the midsummer.
It's
I'm
like,
like, oh,
fuck.
just what I love. Just come home to a hot ass chicken noodle soup.
I gotta put some
Hot
ice
ass
cubes in
caldo.
that bitch.
Yeah. My dad's like, oh, I love it.
He's like, I love it. I love sweating my ass off.
It's funny though.
No, that's good,
But
bro.
yeah, this is the time of caldos, and I mean, for the people that don't know what caldo is, it's basically a soup.
Like, yeah, I don't even know what's the difference between soup and stew, but it has to be some shit like that.
Yeah, something in between there.
Yeah, something
That's
like
what a
that.
caldo is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, but
Man.
that's some good shit. Hopefully we gave enough growth. I'm not sure. We kind of just started talking about fucking food and shit, so I apologize for that.
Probably a little hungry.
It's like, oh shit. Shit, I ate like 3 tacos before I got here.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm fucking up.
Mm.
Okay.
Damn.
All right, in other news again.
Let's see
What
else we
else?
got, man.
Yeah.
Trying to think of everything. There's so much shit throughout the week, so I'd be thinking a lot, while I'm working.
Yeah.
I need like a fucking notepad.
Dude, I was trying to do that. I was kind of like, oh, cool. Like, this is what I learned. And like for reflection or whatever, when we come on the pod, I'm actually going to see if I could have or pull up an old one that maybe I have. But yeah, there is a bunch of shit that does happen. It's just in the heat of the moment of the conversation. It's like,
I'm too bad at it, man. My head's just all over the place. But at the same time, I'm just working all day, just listening to podcasts or thinking, and I'm
yeah.
like, I just need to have like a notepad on my fucking back pocket or some shit. I just pull out the pen and jot down some things, some ideas. There was something I did want to talk about on this pod, but I can't even think of it.
I'm telling you.
And this was over the weekend I came up with it.
Alrighty. Yeah, because I think last time I pulled up the, what you call it, the audience demographics or analytics and
Yes.
shit. So I had that in the way. Okay. Okay, this is I feel like a good note. Basically, I just put in beware of pleasure,
Hmm.
and then what are some pleasures? So basically, what I meant by that, I think when I had the thought is sometimes you got to watch out for pleasures, and pleasures can be a lot of fucking things, honestly. I think actually we're gonna. I think I was thinking of uploading a reel, but I think I changed my mind on that one. So I think we're uploading something else. But I was thinking of uploading one. I think actually it is coming out tomorrow, where essentially it's drinking a soda could be pleasure. Drinking would be a pleasure,
Mm-hmm.
but basically the overindulgence of pleasure can lead you to basically kind of derail your life a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's pleasure is short lived as well. Like it's not fulfilling. It feels good when you're doing it, but after that,
You got the
you're
regret.
yeah, you're back exactly. Well, sometimes, and then sometimes you're just back to baseline, and
Mm.
you're craving more the next day, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not like you drink a soda today and you're set for like a fucking month.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's you drink a soda, and if I guess you're into that shit, you're gonna want some tomorrow, and you want that good feeling. Essentially, it could be again a lot of things. Pleasure can be so many things. It could be basically anything that is bad for you in the short term is usually kind of what pleasure is. Or if you do too much of it, that could also be
Yeah, it literally can be anything. I mean, even shit that you would think would be healthy for you. I mean, too much of it can be
yeah, too
bad.
much of something. Yeah. So that just kind of got me thinking. I was like, okay, well, if pleasure is not going to fulfill me, what is? And it kind of came down to good character and having good virtues, which essentially means is, just having good qualities, which would be being kind. Like for example, you are kind to somebody, that usually leaves you with, feeling, a little good,
Yeah.
that usually does carry on a little bit more. And if you just constantly are just a better person and are growing, that essentially could lead to more fulfillment. Or you go to the gym and shit like that. Obviously, you don't just go one time, but it's something hard. You keep going, you get fulfilled. Same thing with you. You work, you keep working, you keep building up your business.
Yeah.
That's fulfillment. So it's like, good traits basically.
Uh-huh.
So basically, it's just beware of pleasure, I guess is the topic. And that pleasure could be, fill in the blank, whatever you're into. It could be drugs, alcohol, um, you know, shit, sometimes just being an asshole, being, using people, all that, anything that you get that immediate sense of pleasure that, again, it's kind of fucked because it leaves you wanting more after the set time,
Yeah, it could be something like a craving too. Like,
hmm let's go to the extreme. Fucking alcohol. Let's say you're addicted to alcohol. You do alcohol today. You feel great. Okay, cool. You feel, you got your dose. You're good to go. Tomorrow, it's gonna basically that shit's gonna come up
some
again,
repercussions. Yeah.
and you're gonna maybe want to do it again. For us, I feel like it's a bad example because we don't really fuck with that, just
Yeah.
because I don't know. It's just never been our thing. But yeah, some people are literally alcoholics and are addicted to alcohol, and it's a thing where it just carries on over and over. It's not something that again you do pleasure once and you're good. It's something you're always constantly just seeking more of, and it could get out of control. Is kind of the point. Like it's
Definitely.
not the moral isn't pleasure's bad and all that. With moderation, I feel like it is to some extent. You don't want to going through life and never have some sort of pleasure. You don't want to say you're on a diet. You never want to ever like have chocolate cake again. Like what the fuck? Like you don't get the chocolate once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But again, with moderation and yeah, just be better basically. Just basically be watch out for pleasure because it can be dangerous.
Yeah, it can come and bite you in the butt
Yeah.
afterwards.
I'm thinking of some shit where, that doesn't expose me too much, I guess. Where I'm like, shit, what are some pleasures where I'm like, fuck.
I don't feel like. I mean, I guess mine would probably be. Yeah, that's tough without really
Mm-hmm.
exposing ourselves. Nah,
No, I know you get it. I
I'm
have
an
other.
alcoholic, guys. I'm just kidding.
I'm a fucking alcoholic. I'm a drunk.
Yep.
Yeah, shit
I can't go
crazy.
without it. This ain't water.
You also learn. Well, I feel like I've seen a billboard where if you get a DUI, you have to pay up, I think around 15K. That shit's nuts. No, it's not worth it.
Dude, I've been watching so you know Alex Troy? The
Yes,
Yep,
the car
car guy.
Asian guy.
Yep. Dude, I don't know if he's on I don't know how he gets to these scenes or how he sees this shit, or maybe it's that bad in LA. but he lives in LA, and he'll randomly be driving, especially on the weekends, and there'll be like car accidents, there'll be cars rolled over, and he's like first on the scene.
The fuck?
And I'm not sure if he's just like randomly driving like downtown and he comes across these things,
Yeah.
and it's drunk people like crashing,
Oh yeah.
car
It's
rolled
so
over,
common,
and two
bro.
females get out and
Jeez.
they get hauled off. They're doing. He's like recording them the whole time. Today he pulls up. He's like, I'm literally getting off the off ramp, and there's a Tesla Model Y, and it's just parked with all the lights off, and the guy's sleeping. He walks up to it and dude's just sleeping there.
The fuck?
But I'm just like, how the fuck you come across it? Like, is he that lucky or? But I don't know. But DUIs seem like it's just crazy out there, and
Yep. I
it's,
had an acquaintance, a gym acquaintance, that told me that he got DUI, and I was like, fuck, bro. But he only speaks Spanish, so I was like kind of feeling bad for him because I think he was telling me on Monday he went to the courthouse to try to get a public defender, so I guess he could have someone to try to help him, represent him in court, some shit like that, which I've heard is not good for anyone. It's kind of hard because we sometimes don't have resources or enough information to know what to do, especially if you know you fucked up. Like that's your fault, to be honest. But there is ways to. I wouldn't necessarily say fix the whole thing, but at least lessen the fall or fee or whatever you want to say. So, but yeah, he was basically telling me, yeah, he got a DUI and he had to pay. He has court coming up, so he doesn't necessarily know how much, but I think he said between 10 and 15K, and I was just like, bro, what the fuck? Like
it's
that's
insane.
it's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of fucking money. So just be
That
careful
is.
out there. That's a good example going back to the pleasure shit. That's when shit could get out of hand, and that specific pleasure. It's
Most likely you can't even drive after that too. So
no, he
now,
got his license suspended for 3 months.
so now you can't even get to work, and you're made
Yeah,
to pay more money.
yeah, you got to walk around or ask for rides and shit like that. But yeah, and I was like, fuck, bro. But I guess we live and we learn. But he told me he wasn't drunk though. Like it's not. That's the thing. Like drinking and
Mm.
driving doesn't necessarily mean drive shit face. It could be mean like I had 3, 4 drinks. Like that's fucking crazy. So I don't know. Just be careful out there. And yeah, I don't feel like don't risk it because 10 to 15K, fuck, dude. I feel like financially for anyone that's not fucking rich, like that's gonna hurt you no matter how. Like, dude, 10 to 15K.
Dude, not driving can fucking hurt you.
Oh yeah, that's
You
true.
have to Uber everywhere. Ask for, I mean, I guess you ask for rides, but still, it's gonna affect you.
Yeah, I had actually a friend when I used to work at Burger King back in the day that had DUIs, and for some reason he would keep fucking doing it.
Do you driving or keep
Keep
getting DUIs?
driving, both actually.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, he was the worst probably example of this,
Yeah.
but he yeah, he would basically just keep driving on a suspended license, and they would catch him, and they would basically keep it going,
Extending that shit.
extending it, and suspended him further. And I think one night, I think it was like during Christmas or some shit, he literally got stopped and he fucking got sent to jail. And then usually when that happens, it's the holiday, so you're stuck in there until like the next business day type shit. So
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I
yeah,
knew someone that got that shit 3 times.
damn.
So it's like, when do you fucking learn? I guess, but yeah, it's that's a hard battle, man. And I feel like people sometimes they need help, but they feel like they don't need the help, so they fall into that spot where they're just fucking out there doing it over and over.
Uh huh. Yeah, but yeah, just be careful. Think about some shit twice, or once or
Yeah.
twice, shit like that. You could even get a DOI actually by having the fucking keys and
Hmm.
just being around the
I've
vehicle.
heard that. Yeah.
Like it's fucking insane. Or you could be, oh, I'm gonna sober up in my car. Let me go in the fucking back seat. You can still get a DUI.
Yeah. If they catch you sleeping in the backseat drunk and you have the
You're
keys in the
fucked.
pocket, yeah, you're fucked. You're
Yeah, just get the lift. Fuck it. If they tow the car, it's gonna be $300. Better than paying 15 fucking K, to be honest
It
with you.
reminds me of when they put the boot on your guys' cars at the.
That's some fucking bullshit, bro. So okay, let me just so basically got a boot on my shit, but it wasn't from the city. If it was a city or whatever the fuck, whatever.
You're cut
But
it
this
off.
but this is a fucking hotel where we're staying at. Like, how the fuck is the hotel gonna boot my shit? I'm staying at your hotel.
Hmm.
And for some reason I paid for the parking pass too.
Was it a weekend? Well, yeah, it was
It was
freaking New Year's.
yeah.
I was gonna say the probably because all those clubs around there, everybody probably be parking on their shit, and they're probably tired of that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the fuck happened there. But yeah, basically that happened. But something interesting that I did find about that interaction is the dude that fucking took the boot off or put it on too. Fucking asshole. I guess he's just doing his job at the end of the day. I don't know whose fault that was. The hotel, probably. He said that he's been assaulted before, and it would happen frequently.
Mm.
He said he made one small change and it dropped by like 90%. He said people act a lot less violent, aggressive when they have a fucking camera on them. And he basically had a GoPro on his fucking chest.
Mm.
And that had me thinking like, damn, that's fucking nuts, bro. So yeah, basically having a camera on you will have you basically acting a little differently. And I was like, damn, that's a crazy thing. I don't know that he just basically kind of explained it. I was like, that people that are, you know, I don't know if what the psychology between someone that's aggressive, like, oh shit, they got a camera, they might sue me, I might get arrested, versus, oh, they don't got shit, let me just,
Knock him out.
yeah, or some shit. But yeah, that's what he said. He said a lot of people would assault him because, but I'm like, damn, what a fucking crazy ass job. Like, why would you want a job like that? Someone
Yeah,
has to do it,
all
but
those people that repossess cars and shit like that, like fuck, that's a.
you could like lose your life.
I mean, these people are fucking pissed. They're getting their shit taken away. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it's their fucking fault. But yeah, I've seen like, well, I'm sure you've seen those shows where repo, whatever it is. But
Yeah, some of those are reenactments, unfortunately. But yes, like the
yeah,
Repo Miami one is a reenactment. But no, there's always shit going viral.
dude, I seen one where this guy was trying to get the car back. I swear he was doing like fucking 20 miles an hour in reverse. Both cars, like the guy getting away, and the tow truck like lining up to get behind him.
Oh, I think I seen
And a
that.
fucking like a I don't know like a
He dipped though. He got away, but they
yeah.
almost got him.
But
Like he was.
they're going fucking quick just in reverse through the whole fucking parking lot.
Yeah, that Repo guy, low key was. He should have just let that one go. Like you're
There's no
fucking up
point
at
in
that
doing
point. Like,
because
bro,
then if you actually hit someone or damage something, then that's
nah, yeah, yeah, heating's nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Nah, not at all.
no.
Yeah, just I don't know. Be careful. Like I feel like you just gotta always just second guess some shit or just give it a moment. And
Think it
especially if
through.
you're emotional. If you're fucking emotional, that's one thing I've been trying to get better at. You always gotta account that your thinking is gonna be off. If you're mad,
Mhm.
you're more likely to act irrational or sporadic, where you might do something. What would be another emotion that might alter your thinking? I feel like all of them, but let's say you're excited, especially let's say the gambling context. You're
Mhm.
excited, you're up a lot of money. You're more likely to keep going because you're excited. You might win more, and then in the end, you might lose money because that emotion
You got
got the
a
best
little
of
too
you.
happy. Yep.
Exactly. So yeah, just be careful with your emotions, especially if you're gonna go and like have an argument. Or you're having an argument with somebody. You're planning to say something. It's better to just kind of walk away. Honestly, at that point, you
I
remain
agree.
calm. Maybe think about it
Hmm.
and then have a conversation because that's happened a lot of times where I'm over here. I regret something that I said in the heat of the moment. I feel like it's everybody, to be honest, though.
Yeah,
You say some
I
shit that,
definitely. Yeah, I always kind of like
yeah,
swallow my words sometimes. I'm just like, I gotta.
yep,
Whether it's a customer or your loved one
relationship,
or
yeah,
a sibling or something, like it's sometimes it's not even better to. It's just
fuck
better to
no.
keep it to yourself and rethink
Uh-huh.
it, come out in a different way. Because
100%, bro.
yeah, we
100%.
definitely
So,
have a tendency to spit out what is not needed to.
oh, hell no, bro. Sometimes it's just one upping the person, like the ego, oh, you said this? Shit, let me hurt your feelings too, type shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. It's always say less necessary, especially in the heat of the moment. And then, yeah, sometimes you're not even feeling emotional. You just want to say some feedback to a person.
Hmm.
And yeah, it might not come out the nicest. That's obviously happened to me as well. I'm like, oh, fuck, that didn't come out right, or I shouldn't have said that. So, yeah, just to be more thoughtful in your actions as well. But, and the way you communicate, as well as tone. Sometimes the way you say things, you could be saying the exact same shit, but like the tone could say a lot, bro. You could say something like yelling a little bit. That's going to come off a lot more aggressive.
As yeah, you're being fucking violent or something.
Yeah, they're like, oh fuck, this man's yelling at me. Versus, you ask someone nicely to, you know, and you could always say please, thank you. And it's hard to do that when you're emotional, you're mad. So at that point, just get the fuck out of there. Facts.
Yeah, go home, sleep on it.
Facts. That's a great fucking point. Sleep on that shit. But yeah, man. Okay. I'm glad we brought it up to some little growth shit, you know. So yeah, but
A little shit we need to be reminded of, man, because
yeah, 100%, bro.
I
That's
think
like,
we forget to be human sometimes.
yeah, we're always gonna be emotional is the important part, like to remember. Like you're never just gonna be like, oh, I'm never gonna get mad again. Like we all get irritated. We all have bad days. My Monday, if someone would have said some shit, I would have been more likely to say some shit versus today. Because I'm having a great day today, you know. So
Yeah, it's like same with those comments you were asking me. Like,
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, it depends on my mood. Because
there you go.
if my shit's already going to, to shit that day, and you fucking,
Oh, we letting
you just,
loose.
push me over the fucking rim, then
Yeah, you letting loose right there. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
So yeah, just be aware of that. But yeah, I guess with that being said, I don't know. I guess that was it for me. You have anything, Edgar?
No, man, I think that was a good episode, 85, and a
Beautiful.
little milestone for us.
Yeah, little small milestone. Well, yeah, we'll okay. Well, we appreciate you, basically everybody. And again, if you made it to the end and you're not subscribed, do us a little favor. Hit the little subscribe button for the one time, You only got to do it one time, literally.
Just one time, and that's it.
But we're not gonna ask you to turn on the post notification shit that everybody else does. Just give us a little, subscribe and forget about us if you want after, or don't, we'll be here. But yeah, with that being said, this is the Endless Growth Podcast. Like Edgar said, episode 85, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Adios.